Okay, so we're going to do the 12-month astrological, and I'm going to do this deck. I need to pull Lenormand. Let me get another, because I'm using that other Lenormand. Let me get another Lenormand deck really quick. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so I got it right here. It's one of my favorite Lenormands, the Pixie Lenormand. And let me pull it out of here. All right, so let's shuffle Lenormand and reading for 2010. I'm focusing on her energy for this year ahead. Okay, so we've got that, and then I'm going to shuffle the other cards. Okay, first card is the house number 1, and this is the house of you, of how you're going to see yourself this year, okay? And I have the Weaver of Spells, which in this deck is the Queen of Wands. So I love it. You can see she's celebrating herself. She's happy in this card. So you're going to see yourself as very positive, very happy, very fulfilled, if you will. That's what I am getting. So it is showing that energy here, okay, is what I'm picking up. So you're going to see yourself very happy and celebratory, very fulfilled, okay. Now Lenormand with this house I have is the mice, and you want to be careful with stress this year. You want to be careful with stress and how you deal with stress this year, how you handle it, how you let it get to you, and how do you work around it, okay? So, yeah, it's definitely, to me, when I see this, it's definitely shown as yourself, and so it shows sickness or getting sick, stress, anxiety, and getting sick. So you want to be careful with your immune system this year, and you want to make sure your nervous system, mind is calm. Okay, trying to make it nice and relaxed, because the mices are all about anxiety, stress, and illness. Okay, in Lenormand. So that's why I'm mentioning that. Let's go to the second house, which is about money, and we have the Seeker of Boons, which is the Page of Swords. So this year, I feel like with finances, you're going to be finding things that you want. You're going to obtain the things that you really want, okay? And this shows tremendously. I'm sorry, this is the Page of Pentacles, okay? So actually this is about research and searching for things. So to me, it's like you're going to be researching ways to make money. So I feel like there is going to be a way to bring financial abundance in your life. And that's what I am seeing here. So, you know, we are seeing that there is going to be abundance here coming for you through education and research. And maybe you're going to learn a new way of making money. Okay, like a business venture. And I got the tree. So the tree with this house in finances talks about stability. There is going to be stability with your money. There is going to be growth with your money, because obviously trees grow. So there's going to be growth, stability, and especially through networking and through family or people that you know, relatives. You're going to find a way to make money, or there's going to be some golden nuggets there for you of ways of making money. Okay, through people that you know. Third house is communication, and we have the Seeker of Spells. So this is the Knight of Wands. It is a card in communication showing that there is some good news that you're going to receive. So you're going to have some good news on the way coming to you, and there's going to be some travel and connecting travel with it. So there's a possibility of travel, okay, with this card in this house. There's some good energy here, communication, travel, good news. And I see that there is a lot of good movement for you this year with communication. We have the key, so doors are going to open for you with regarding travel and communication. Learning, okay, is going to be key this year for you. And also, communication, and especially with neighbors, siblings, there's going to be doors opening for you in communications of all kinds. Maybe you're going to find some news about something that you've been wanting to find out or communicate with someone that's important for you to communicate with, and it's just been hard. And finally now, you're going to be able to communicate with this person. So that's what I'm seeing here. There's like a door open. There's a key here that opens up, that opens a door for you with communication. And education also is going to be important this year for you. You're going to be learning a lot and reading a lot information, and that's going to lead to new doors opening for you. Fourth house has to do with house of home. It rules your home, yourself, your family, your, you know, all that. And I have the Seven of Pentacles. So we have give something time this year, because this is one of the cards that came up in your reading of the year, which is about allowing something to grow to its full potential, just giving it some time. So this talks again about your home, your space, you. It's about giving something more time and not rushing into anything, and also just not worrying about it, because it's going to grow, okay? We have the Rider, so there's some new information coming that's going to help relieve that concern about growth and abundance in your home. So it could be a person that arrives in your home, in your life, that comes to visit you, and that person is going to help open doors for you, okay? And that's what I'm seeing with the Rider here, okay? Fifth house is the house of children, and it rules children, but it can also rule creating things and building things and romance, okay? And I have the Devil card. We have the Liar. So you want to watch out this year when it comes to children or new beginnings, like romantic and romance in general, you know, and creativity. And creativity can be anything like, you know, doing like something. Let's say you want to start painting, and you want to start doing it for a hobby, and someone comes in your life and presents themselves as someone that can teach you how to paint, and they want to charge you for it, which is obvious to charge, you know, for a lesson. But in reality, that person isn't really what they say they are. There's like a liar. There's a bad energy there, bad intention. Okay, that's just like a small example of what that can be. It's like through creativity or something that you want to create this year, you want to watch out for having some sort of obstacle or challenge is what I'm seeing, okay? You know, I feel like there may be a challenge there, if you will, with creating, with creation, is what I'm seeing. So through creating, through romance, you may have some sort of disappointment. Now we have the House. It brings us back to home, and it brings us back to something familiar. So maybe it's something that is familiar to you, but then in reality it isn't what you thought, and it may have to do with home, family, or someone that you may already know. Sixth house is the house of work, routine, and health. I have the 10 of Wands, so there may be a little bit of a burden. I'm going to actually go this side so I won't get confused. So there may be a burden and releasing a burden. You're going to end a cycle of, put this card over here so you can see it. You're going to end a cycle of stress and of a burden, okay, with this 10 of Wands. So you're going to finalize, you're going to end a cycle of a burden in regards to your health. If there's a health concern, you're finally going to get to the bottom of it this year. If there's something with work and routine, like your daily routine, that you're just tired of, like maybe just working too many hours or just traveling too much for work, or just whatever it is that you're unhappy with the daily routine, you're going to have an ending to that and you're going to start something new. And then I have the lady, so there may be a woman that's going to help with that. That's going to bring you guidance through that, okay? Seventh house has to do with finances. Has to do with marriage, commitments, and contracts. And I have the 5 of Pentacles. So there may be something here that may bring about a loss when it comes to a commitment. And we did see that in your reading 2 of the year. I don't remember which, it was one of the last months, I think, that we saw that come up. Remember, with the ring and I think it was with the 3 of Swords. I think it was October month, I believe. I don't remember right now off the bat, but I think it was October when we saw that hardship, and it may have to do with like a contract of some sort or a commitment. So here we have financial again, and we have finances being affected with a contract. So that is coming up here with 7 of Pentacles. And then I have 5 of Pentacles, which is a financial loss. And I have the Star. So it says that you're going to be protected through this, whatever it is. And there's some important guidance that you're going to receive. You may want to watch out for internet businesses that you may have or that you may do around that month of October, I believe it was. So it is showing up here in your house of 7, which is the house of contracts and related commitments. You may have some sort of disappointment there. 8th house has to do with debt, inheritance, death, sexuality, and I have the Emperor, the Forced Lord. So we have order and structure coming to you with this. I do see structure here. I do see order here coming in your life in that area of money that is not yours. So money that's owned or money that you will receive that's not yours. Like, for example, somebody gives you an inheritance of money. That's money that wasn't yours, but it's given to you. So money that's not yours of any kind, either owed or coming as a gift, there's going to be order coming in with that. There's going to be structure around that, which is really good. And I've got the Sun card. So there's some good energy here, light and happiness, clarity, okay, and good news coming in there. The 9th house has to do with journey, so travel. It can have to do with, to me, it has to do with wishes and also higher knowledge. And I got the Queen of Cups. So you're going to be really happy with a wish that's going to fulfill, that's going to come through. And it has to do with the Tower energy, which to me, this card is all about higher perspectives, being able to see something better, getting a bird's eye view on a situation, protection. And this card can also represent, you know, like gaining insight on something that you've been wanting. And that has come up a lot in your reading too, that getting an edge over something that you were trying to, or talking to someone of prominence that maybe you've been wanting to reach, and it comes together for you this year. 10th house has to do with career. I got the Page of Cups, and it is all about new beginnings. There's a new beginning there for you, a new job or career opportunity. And we have the Clouds. So yes, it's coming. There is going to be something good with your career, but there may be some delays with it. There may be some confusion with it temporarily this year. So don't allow the temporary confusion to make you feel unhappy or disappointed or just know that it's going to pass, and there's something good, better coming your way in the future. The 11th house is all about friendships and social life, and I got the 10 of, oh, I got the wrong card. I got the Keeper of Vision, so this is the King of Cups. I was going to pull from the other deck that we already read with. King of Cups. So there is a man of water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, that's going to be important in your social life. And then I got the dog, and someone that you're going to be friends with or have been friends for a long time. Okay, so there's someone of importance that is coming your way and has been in a long time. All right. So that is showing up. And then I have the 12th house, and I have the 12th house has to do with your spirituality, and I got the 10 of Cups. So there is something good coming here in your spirituality. I feel like you're going to be very, very happy. Coming in, is showing a lot of good energy here. So it is showing like there is some good news, there's some fulfillment with your spiritual path. And then I have the Gentleman, which shows a man that you may be either going to be following, maybe like career, or it could be, someone of importance with a male energy. Okay. All right, that was a large reading, right? So now we're going to do the 4 cards of each area of your life, and I think that's it. And then I'm going to do the card of the year. So your card of the year is the 8, the Strength card, before we jump into the year of the 4 cards here. So the Strength card is a card of fortitude. So this year, when I added your birthday, you add your date of birth, so month and date, not the year that you were born. We add the 2020 year, okay, which is the year we're in. And we break it down to 1 digit, and we got an 8, okay? So Strength is the card. And then the 8s are 8 of Wands, which is a lot of communication this year for you, a lot of movement. Things that were stuck are going to get unstuck. The 8 of Swords, you're going to get out of your mind. So 8 of Swords is about thinking too much, getting worried, anxiety. Remember we talked about that in your reading, not to think like that, not to allow yourself to fall into a, worry, or allow yourself to worry too much about things. So 8 of Swords is about not allowing that mind to control too much, to be too much in your head. 8 of Cups is moving away from something that no longer is serving you. And 8 of Pentacles is about working hard. And this year you're going to work hard. So a lot of hard work, a lot of work is coming. Detail, maybe you're going to be refining a skill that you have. You're going to be, building a skill. And a Strength card is all about fortitude and growth and learning, getting stronger in your life, getting yourself as, gaining strength. But it can also be gaining strength in a particular area in your life. Okay? All right, so Strength is your card of the year. It's a good card to have. It's ruled by Leo. Leo is fire. So that is in the month of July, August, right? July, August. Okay, so 4 cards per each area, which is love, money, career, family, home, and overall message. Okay, so let's start with 4 tarot cards for love for this year. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, which we were talking about earlier, Knight of Swords, and 10 of Cups. And this one came up for June. So June is going to be an important month for you for sure, for romance, okay? So we have 2 of Pentacles, which to me that is all about ups and downs, and there could be a lot of up and down this year for you, fluctuation, and maybe even a lot going on. It could be 2 important people that you're going to be weighing your options with. But all in all, it's about weighing your options with something. 8 of Wands to me is communication, is movement, is travel. It's things moving forward finally, and they're really good cards. This is one of my favorite. I know I say that a lot, but it is a great card. The Eight of Wands. You can see he's like bow and arrow, like he's moving forward with aim. He knows where he's going, so you're gonna know where you're going this year with your love life. The Knight of Swords to me talks about movement and talks about action and talks about strength.